Hello, everybody. My name is Barry John, and welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards. I have a dream co-commentator with me today, and I will let him introduce himself.
Hello, this is Laylight from the Paranormal Division.
And Zan,
Zan has a lot to unpack, as we've seen.
Yeah.
He's going through it.
We left when he was 7. Ooh, doesn't no attachment, or this isn't the place. What do you think?
I think any of those could work, but I guess I don't feel Lebolian kind of drills down to the drills down into the issue a little more. Sounds like he's one of those military kids who's been all over the world.
Mm-hmm. To be authentic. That is an
Authentic's one of those
like,
words that used to mean something before it got, like, muddied and watered down. But it's still, there's a core there that still needs to be found properly.
Yeah, there's a whole cultural issue about people who are expected to live up to, like, the culture of their parents. Or of a place they've never been or never seen.
I don't know. Sounds like the voices in Zan's head are maybe not actually, like, good role models. He's got the intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. I can sort of go with that. Maybe a little over-enthusiastic.
Yeah, I can respect the spirit, but, like, we still are kind of circling around this rather than actually putting our finger on it. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That takes time. Oh, right. It's easy to forget. Technically, we are knocking everyone out. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That guy who fell out the window is gonna be fine.
Alright, and alternate Zan has, support fire 2, time boost, false prophet.
Looks like they might have all the upgrades. I can't quite tell. Time boost looks like it's unupgraded, but I don't think that would be relevant in this sort of situation when there's only 2 of them around anyway.
Alright, okay, so this is Evil Zan. They've got predictive, they have validation.
That's true. They both have beards and mustaches. How are we going to tell them apart?
True. But, let's see here. Zan wants to finish with all team members at full health, which, doable. Knock out all enemies, keep the team alive. No reinforcements, just these guys.
Alright. Well, back to basics, in a sense. Although, we still have all of Zan's, trickery to employ, though. Like, for example, time boost alone, like time boost and the 3-bolt burst, we can still get a lot of work done with that. And supportive fire. We'll simply shoot first. We are the firing squad.
Wait, what? Wait. Back up here. Hold on a second. Dream Zan, throw out a false prophet. Here, go over there. Shoot you. The dude shot his own...
Yeah.
He shot his own false prophet. The hell, man?
Man. It's one thing to send yourself out into zones where your own alternate self...
Wait, what? What?
Hmm.
So, Okay,
There may be some self-loathing that needs to be unpacked here, is what I'm getting at. It's one thing to willingly expose yourself to danger from other people. It's another thing to point the gun at your own head.
oh my god. Okay, so it looks like Zan is going to shoot himself repeatedly. False prophet, you. Yeah, okay, so this guy's gonna
Dan,
shoot.
I know that you might be feeling like it should have been me, but this is not the way to do it.
Yeah. On the other hand, it does mean that we basically have infinite false prophets.
If you have a survivor's complex, then we need to talk about it.
Yeah, but no more enemies. I think we're good.
It's important to hold yourself to standards, but you can't beat yourself up. You will destroy yourself if you do that.
That's an interesting setup in the next room.
Look, it's fine. They're the enemy, right?
Yeah.
Who is the enemy?
Tough takes time. Don't like your metaphors here, Evil's Dreams, Anne. And Evil Dreams Anne is in control?
Zan is not his own best friend.
No. There's a line from Doctor Who I'm reminded of in this, rails. Good men don't need rules, and now would be a very bad time to find out why I have so many. Represented by Gotham, predictive shot.
Oof.
Yeah. All right. Predictive bolt. Zan wants to finish by the end of turn 2.
Well, I guess for starters, we could breach at the door they're not watching.
Here, redeploy to you there. You can redeploy to there. You, come on. I hate this part. You, redeploy there. There we go. Alright, and...
What's the confidence goal?
Wants to finish by the end of turn 2. So it looks like...
reasonable.
Hold on. The reinforcements are more Zans.
Of course.
Alright, so...
So even though they won't
guard.
predictive bolt shoot each other, we can still at least shove the guard away from the door so that other Zan can come through that way.
No, look at it. He's confused. He sees everyone as a hostile target.
Ah. Okay. Well, sounds about right.
So Zan can run here.
Sounds both mechanically and thematically appropriate.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking to see if I can get fancy, but I don't think so.
No, there's not as much mana in this mission as there was in the last one. Okay, I guess we'll get the firing squad going without the interference of our other self.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. If I put you... False prophet there.
Yeah, I mean, you can try and ignore the intrusive thoughts, but you can't ignore them forever. You do have to actually confront them.
Yeah.
That said, you don't have to confront them all the time. Sometimes you, sometimes acknowledging them makes them stronger.
But...
Looks fine.
Yeah, but this guy... He looks like he's targeting Zan now.
I think that's because he is targeting Zan.
Yeah, so Zan, take cover. But I think, yeah, Zan wants to finish by the end of turn 2, but it's the end of turn 1. Yeah, this is solid.
You can't build a way forward out of pain.
And huddling up with your backs to, like a hedgehog isn't going to work either.
Ugh, I hate that phrase, man up. That is targeted in the, most on-point way by the writers. But, torture?
Yeah, no, our Zan doesn't like this. That's not a Zan thing. That's a Liv thing.
Like it or not, that other Zan is a part of your own mind, but you have to figure out how to balance it instead of letting it run free.
Yeah, we're not playing by Persona rules here. We're playing Tactical Breach Wizards rules.
Sure.
Yeah, Zan admits you. Oh,
Alright, well, we've got mana. You can do some work.
Seal all reinforcement doors, knock out all enemies. Let a single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn.
Alright, that should be pretty doable when one of our Zans starts with 1 mana and there's another mana for the taking right there.
Yeah, so let's just 3-bolt burst. Actually, sorry, I'm just overthinking things here. Do that. Dream Zan can run over here. Grab the intel.
I think it should be the other way around. I think normal Zan should time boost Dream Zan because Dream Zan has plenty of targets to shoot over at that corner.
Alright, so... Yeah, but hold on, because if Dream... Nope.
Yeah, not in that order.
So, Dream Zan runs there, 3-bolt burst you. False Prophet. Who do you shoot from there? You shoot that one.
Alright. Reasonable.
And then you can go here.
Yeah, because I think from that position, I think that Dream Zan can shoot both of those two other guard Zans in that hallway, I think. Or at least one of them, maybe?
He can send out the false prophet. So here, if I do a false prophet, like right there, just to seal that off.
Sure.
Pushes forward, does that. And... oh, single teammate has to perform 3 actions.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was going on about the time boosts.
Yeah, so Good Zan has 1 time boost available. Evil Zan has 2 time boosts available. But what would I...
I'm not so sure they're Evil Zan so much as Crazy Zan. Zan who's given up on life.
Yeah. You know what? Time boost you.
Zan whose super ego is snapped and they're just letting their ego run wild. In both senses of the term.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Hold on, that's 2 actions. Bastard. You know, I think I'm just going to let that be for now, because Dream Zan isn't in a position to do anything else.
Yeah, we might be able to get the confidence goal next turn, when we've advanced into the room a little bit more.
Oh, hold on. I want you to time boost you. And then predictable that way. Does that... no, that's still only 2 actions. Right, hold on. It's because 3-bolt burst is the only action we can take.
Exactly. That's why you need to time boost twice in 1 turn, so you can do 3 separate 3-bolt bursts.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Dream Zan, run there.
Yeah, like, that's why I've been trying to draw the distinction between, like, orange point actions and, like, options on the left-hand menu.
Yeah, okay. I don't think we can do it on turn 1. I think we need to get up into here where we have multiple targets before we can start doing that properly.
Yeah, it might be doable if we've, yeah, like, the problem basically is that, well, okay, it might still actually be possible on turn 1 if we start by 3-bolt bursting the, one in the back who's standing next to the monitor, so that, like, we could take those shots without activating a predictive bolt, and then we could shoot the one in front who would otherwise predictive bolt the one by the monitor. Like, it's a bit wasteful, but we seem to have enough time in here to do what we want. That reinforcement door in the back won't be a huge problem.
Time boost.
So yeah, then you can time boost other Zan twice, and they can shoot, respectively, the 1 HP guard and then the other one.
Hey! Bastard!
Okay.
You
We're alive.
beeping bastard. I'm sorry, that annoys me.
Yeah, go look into the corner and think about what you've done.
Wait, I have a better idea. Let me just back up here. Dream Zan. Time boost you again.
Can he supportive fire after he's activated the predictive bolt?
No.
Ah.
So, Zan has 2 actions, has used 1.
Because that's the problem, is, like, that's not supportive fire, it's, like, anti-supportive self-fire.
Yeah.
Even though mechanically it works like supporting fire. Or like those counterattacks that the Shepherd enemies do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's
there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Now
little
that's
better
efficient.
that way. And let's just predict a bolt anyway so that there's no accidental discharges, shall we say.
Yeah. Zan is all about trigger discipline, and trigger discipline goes against everything that evil Zan stands for.
Yeah. End turn. Yeah. Okay. Alright,
Okay,
good, Zan.
the reinforcement... Right, there was no reinforcement. Yeah.
There was one down here.
Okay.
But I was just thinking for a second here that now that these guys don't have line of sight on each other, there's no,
Okay, that's just a tracker. Yeah. Oh, that's the flavor text for the hostile thought. That's pretty good.
one of them shoots you for 2 damage, yeah. Hold on, I'm just going to rewind for a second here. Good, Zan. Throw you in the way of that.
Sure.
Nope, I'm just looking here and seeing if there's... if I want to clear something out or not. That shoots. That's a support fire. There we go. This Zan has a shot on you. And then can take cover to not get any damage.
Sure. So, while compartmentalizing thoughts can help you avoid them, it is also true that we are being less efficient by expending the mental effort to suppress these things.
Mm-hmm.
And thus we are not getting supporting fire from Evil Zan.
Yeah.
If you try and split yourself up too much, if you try and multitask or spread yourself too thin, you won't be working as well as if you're in the moment and you can trust yourself.
Yeah. I don't like it. I think I'll leave... Yeah, let's just put a little bit of hurt in this guy. Then nobody acts... You can take cover. This Zan. False Prophet, run you that way. False Prophet. Little bit of predictive action that way.
So now I guess the question comes, if you predictive bolt towards your own time clone and then they disappear at the end of the turn, does that cause predictive bolt to go off because then there's an enemy behind them?
Let's check.
Sure does.
Yep. I don't want Zan standing there, though, because then this guy will trigger his own Overwatch shot, so... 3-bolt burst into you.
Yeah, do that first.
There we go.
Alright. We're making headway.
Alright, so, Zan.
No more reinforcements from that bottom door. Dream Zan is keeping those two hostile thoughts busy.
Yep. Okay,
now, we kind of used all our mana a little bit ahead of time, so I don't think we can actually, like, rush our way through this part so easily. But, I guess we can at least try and see what happens.
Oh, hold on. I want to rewind there. False Prophet. There.
To the door.
Yep.
Alright, supportive fire, very good. False Prophet is taking the heat. Very good. Alright, yes, nice. Diagonal into the wall. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. And a
Yeah,
pile of
even
bodies
one
there.
False Prophet is a huge power boost.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure we had enough economy to do that, but we did.
Yep.
Alright, I think we're basically done here. Just have to mop up.
Yeah, just end the turn and shoot people.
Yeah, good enough.
Not the most elegant of solutions, but it worked.
We
Wait.
can have a better conversation with Dreamzan when there's not distractions around. Oh, hey, look, a distraction. Yes! Do it!
But we were just starting to work together.
That's it, he's gotta go.
He's gotta go. Yeah, thank you for agreeing with... Okay.
The worst, Zan.
Yep. So, Dream Zan. Run over there. Who gets the honors? Real Zan or Jen?
Although it would be very polite to give Jen the honors, Zan has been giving Jen the honors too many times. Zan needs to own this. Give him the boot.
Oh. Hold on. Oh.
They're not a target.
Yeah.
I guess
I think it might have to...
that probably means Jen can't target him either because, quote, the room is out.
Let me just end the turn.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let me end the turn first and see if this works. Oh, hold on. I want...
Oh, to get the actions back? Okay,
yes.
There we go. Alright, I thought it was a puzzle about, like, making support fire happen such that evil Zan shot himself out the window somehow, but no.
No, just need to end the turn.
You just had to take a deep breath and then do it.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't even count as defenestration? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that's weird. That should definitely count. That should be like a rainbow one.
Alright, Jen is here.
Well, if the dream weirdness can, like, bleed over into other people's psyches, then other people's psyches have access to your psyche.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I heard someone being mean to my friend. That cannot stand. So she flew over on her broom.
Yep. Legitimate, some thoughts you want to keep private. Mind guard charms. Yep.
And remember, like, you're not in this alone. You have friends. I think he might be my dad. Or he could just be the prick within.
Yeah. Oof, trying to live up to the expectations of your father. That's never a good...
Ugh, yeah.
Zan has... Nobody's had a nice life.
Sounds like it. Yeah, fair.
And remember, Jen's the one who has a professional therapist, so I bet she's probably, passing some of this along. Back.
Alright, well, we know what to do.
Felt they needed more of a climax.
Well, okay, we can put small evil Zan through the window. We can put big evil Zan through the window, too.
And behold, the heavy seer. Prickly, he immediately shoots... Oh, he's Zan gone bad.
Indeed.
He immediately shoots anyone who attacks him. 16 health. He shoots... Oh, and he attacks in the 4C phase.
This is what would happen if he actually just shot the predictive bolt at someone directly. It would look ugly.
Yeah. Oh boy, this is ugly. Zan. Prevent 2 reinforcements in total. Jen is here. Zan is here.
Alright, that's fine though. He's not so tough. We've got the tools to fight back against this.
True. But... hold on. Zan, back up for a second there. Jen, move forward a little bit. So, Jen has this wonderful little thing called Chain Bolt that can push people around. So what happens if I were to say Chain Bolt you into you into you?
Sure. He's big, but he's not stable. Yep,
I just want to point
out... he fires
out...
back against the people who shot them. How Jen got hit with a predictive bolt. Yeah, because I think all the movements happen first, and then the predictive bolts happen.
Yeah. I want to...
Sure.
Sorry, I'm just thinking for a second here, because of...
Yeah, that'll deactivate that.
Yep. No, the idea is that Jen can throw these guys around a little bit.
Yeah, so we can get Evil Zan hit by 3 predictive bolts. Sounds pretty good.
Oh, and then...
It's definitely very fitting that Evil Zan's health is a strict multiple of exactly 4.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm just being fancy here. I want Jen to static blast you. Oh, no. Rewind. You into you, and then let's just delete you.
Sure. Fair.
And then Gale Grenade doesn't quite work on that one. I want to Gale Grenade that way.
Sure. Fair.
Yeah, then you... Oh,
so we
no,
can
that
do
doesn't
2
move.
knockback to Evil Zan, and that gets him into the other predictive bolt.
But that also doesn't... Hold on. I have a predictive
Zan
bolt.
also has a predictive bolt.
Yeah,
Sure.
I was about to see. Then we can do that. I like that. You, out the window.
Well, he wasn't the last enemy we killed, but that was satisfying enough.
Yeah.
Also, we still can do false prophets this turn, which sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to spend... He's got 2 points of mana. I want to hold... I don't want to... The false prophet isn't going... Hold on, I can... False prophet there again, just to take you out.
Yeah, like, that's fair. That gives us a little bit more elbow room on next turn.
And then, honestly, it's just...
Yeah, because we'll get more value out of the support fire from the other one on this turn.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Zan. False prophet. Get shot. False prophet.
Sure, I was thinking that Jen was going to seal that door, but this works too.
Yeah. everybody shares. We're all friends here.
Zan and Jen make a good team. They make up for each other's shortcomings. And they support each other. Their shoulders each of them can lean upon.
But honestly, like, the best way for dealing with super evil Zen is just, predictive bolting, and as you saw there, it's just bouncing him around between the other guys.
That's ridiculous.
I just want to point out here that the false prophets utilize the 3-bolt shot as their attack. So all the false prophets now are dealing 1 damage and 4 knockback.
That is comedy.
Here's the thing. This power is so powerful that it is locked out of the post game.
Yeah, that would be a little too good. That is gonna take the game economy and snap it over your knee if you have that much free knockback everywhere.
Yeah, so for 1 mission only, Jen's vessel has, Jen's basically loaning Zan her own, +3 knockback from the point blank shot and applying it to his full attack.
That is silly. I am looking forward to the opportunity to try it out when the time is right. When the hour is most dire, we can draw upon that inner strength. Yeah, now seems like a good time to talk about it.
And we've got time left on the video, so... Wasn't the first.
No. Not at all.
It looks like we're going to go through all 3 options here, so just start from
Sure,
the top.
go for it. No, it just makes too much sense, unfortunately.
Also notice they're using the big stone table that we fought around in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Look, just don't get a coffee stain on it. Please. Please use a coaster.
No, I didn't click through that. It automatically snapped to Jen interrupting. Isn't that the first thing about, Alcoholics Anonymous is, you first have to admit the problem?
Yeah, it's not all on you. Exactly. Like, the fact of the matter is, just by stepping up and deciding that you want to turn things around, you're already making progress. Sure.
Graphic but valid.
Live as a leader.
Yeah, let's call out Live again.
Sure.
Because remember, Liv parked herself beside the window.
Indeed.
Zan parked himself
that.
behind cover.
Jen, you're your own accountant.
Well, she has a psych. She might have an actual, separate accountant to help her with her bills.
We'll see. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
True. Jen having an accountant is definitely an extraordinary claim. Oh, maybe it's Daryl.
Fair. Look. That's true. You did survive.
And all Zan is seeing is his mistakes being repeated writ large.
You're not choosing this for us. We're an asset we need to win. Our team is incredibly cocky this time.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Everyone gets to put all their contributions forward. Zan is a leader, but he's not in the position of authority.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone discusses things, and everybody either goes along with them or goes their own separate ways because they believe in the mission, or they believe that, okay, I don't feel like following you anymore. And Banks would have left if she, didn't believe in this.
Yeah, to be fair to Banks, Banks is in this to shoot Liv.
Yeah, which is fair. We can work with that. Caring about your friends is not a tactical flaw. It's not like a personality flaw. Yeah, exactly. That's all we can hope for.
Yep, just somebody reaching out a hand and saying, you know what, you're not in this by yourself.
Yeah, you are not a terrible person. You're a great person.
Mm-hmm. And that is that for this episode, because once we start the next episode, that will be the end game for this game. Thank you again for joining us, Laylite, and I will see you all next time.
Sounds good.
Stop.